And still, it's up to the cutter to set his man up. Nice play. They are really off their game, aren't they?
No question. Good pass.
Back to Timmy for two.
Got to eat on the run. They're going to get an open look here.
Still driving. Finds the trailer, Watson.
He is a great screener out there. It rolls quickly
to Watson. Ahead and Grimes prevented the breakaway basket to Chachua. That was after Baylor had scored 7 straight trips. Grimes!
Months ago, he was a matchup zone guy at Baylor. They didn't play man-to-man, but they are dynamic on this end of the floor. Nice little roll with no finish.
68%, and they haven't even turned it over once. Working it inside. Nice.
Not in the game. It's got to be Davis and Tate attacking in the paint.
Cambodia is in.
But just not effectively in.
Well, yeah, you're right. I know you're.
Wisconsin Badgers, Dan, in the second round for the 5th time in the last 6 trips and 11 of the past 13. Long shot. Aline. He's got a block already here. Reavers. On offense now is Trice. Huber Heights, Ohio. A little crossover. Had the mismatch. The triple. Rice. It's a 3 by Potter. That's what he averages a game. Trice trying to slither down low. Oh, good. Final is on Trice. And he got it. Badgers have it. Rebounding in the game, Wisconsin +3. Trice triple. Hangs it. Trice thinks he's got a mismatch. Working on Meyer. Takes him to the line. Team in the tournament 4 times. Right there, one of the wonderful guys in this business. Trice, a 3.
Here today. Baylor with the largest lead of the game here.
Rhythm is huge in basketball, and Baylor's offense is starting to catch a little rip. Headphones, wires. Oh, you love that hustle.
Hesitation move, beautifully done. CBS. You know, Scott Drew was telling us he obviously can't talk to his brother Bryce, which makes it averages about 24 points per game. March Madness continuing tonight with 8 more first rounds across CBS, True TV. You see Thamba come, including 18 earlier this year against Illinois back in December. One of the other #1 seeds here in the NCAA tournament.
Chest of Cade Cunningham.
Ice can play center because he doesn't have to worry about Chachua shooting from the perimeter.
Cunningham to Boone. Baylor's got the lead back.
It's a great pass. We call that a baseline drive, baseline drift. As the ball went baseline.
One day, they were so grateful to the Central Prosthetic and Orthotic Company in Waco for getting this turned around in one day. He has this cool black.
Maceo T.
Because the shot blocker is in the low paint. Just makes sense.
Foul on Meyer.
Set in Morgantown without both.
1-on-1 for Butler. And Jared Butler.
That's great D.
8 to shoot. He'll try again. Behind.
Who want to help others. I play with a little swag in him right
inside
now.
with the left.
For coach of the year nationally, but I got to give that edge to Juwan Howard because he took a team that was not ranked and taken them to where they.
Falling early for Baylor with 10 in the first 3 and change.
And to your point, Jason, another really good screen by Flo Thamba. It came at the done at Oklahoma State. And he played at South Carolina. Eddie Fogler, I believe, recruited him to South Carolina. Wound up playing for Dave Odom. Great pass. Yeah, well, it should be. But if you're saying, well, I wasn't sure, if it could have gone either way, it's a block. Period.
Here is Cunningham, prospective top prospect in next year's NBA draft. A lot of dribbling, step at the end line, and they somehow didn't rebound. Tom Izzo's got to be livid right now.
Yeah, not going to be happy about that one play.
Back in it, down only 6.
We've talked about Baylor's ability to answer. Can they answer here?
And another missed three.
And that's usually a rebound on the offensive end that Jonathan Chachua would come up with, but he didn't look like.
Garrett. And yesterday on a Zoom call, he averaged 22 points per game as a senior. I scoured the internet for assist totals, Jay, but find nothing.
That boy, because Flo Thomba's tired right now because they're constantly putting him in ball screen situations. And Iowa State has a smart game plan by basis.
And guys who get started on any other team in the league, maybe perhaps the country, and Flagler and Meyer and others.
Oh, Smith and Jones. They call him every, he told me yesterday on the phone when I spoke to Coach Drew, he said, incredible.
And now the coach is back. Shaka Smart was pretty open about the fact that he got COVID.
Right in the stage at the end of the game. He's got that winner's mentality.
Coleman step.
How quickly they went from being down to up 8. It's amazing.
Ramey step back. And Baylor back on top, leading by 3. A minute to go first half. Cooper gets inside, left hand.
$26 points and 7 dimes in his 2 games last week.
I talked to 2 nice set play here. I mean, I just trying something if you're Bruce Weber.
Here's Miguel.
Oklahoma State, because of COVID-19, it's their first game in 11 days.
Nice little middle screen to roll through him. Go up strong.
They have time at the half this year. That was against TCU. They likely brought the double team baseline.
When they have kids like this, when they come to the huddle, they have concepts,
no doubt,
thoughts. I know what we can do, what we can run. Nice slip here.
It was just a simple thing of Ochai Agbaji just needs to throw the ball to his teammate when he's open right away and not wait. Because that's why Mitch allowed the charge. His mid-range game is so good.
We mentioned they're #1 in the country in defensive efficiency.
2 screens in a row. One by Vital and then by Chachua. And able to get Mark Vital above them. A really good defender.
Really does. Getting a little bit of spacing right here by Texas Tech. So well coached. Chris Beard has done an amazing job. And that's life basically in the Big 12, and same thing with the life in the Big 10. I mean, turn around, we talked about Michigan today. That's we're only down the.
Baylor not only is undefeated this year, they have hardly trailed at any point this season. Faced a deficit as part of the culture that you see now with Baylor. They bring in a lot of international kids. That's been a strength of the
team, and Jamie Dixon knows it. It's a matter of maturity, but we've seen why Baylor is so highly thought of defensively.
Shoot a lot of threes, make them at a high percentage, have 3 outstanding ball handlers, play creators, guys who break them.
They are well balanced. Austin Reeves, Alondis Williams, Brady Maddock, and Kirk Webb, all seniors for Longhorn.
That is a Matthew Meyer shot, a contested fall-away 3. A guy who has gone back and forth
from Katy, Texas, getting in the scoring column right off the bat. A 3 for him extends the lead to a dozen.
Baylor. He is irrationally confident. I love Matthew Meyer. Now, look, I don't know if I'd want to coach him. That's where good on Scott
in this game.
Well, they have to work for better shots. The shot quality was not good. And part of that is
Lothama, the junior out of Kinshasa in the Congo. Here's Victor Ewalker, 0 in crimson. Gives it up to Reeves for 3.
Davion Mitchell was a sub 33% three-point shooter at Auburn. And then also last year here at Baylor with State, certainly on the offensive end. He has looked much more comfortable tonight.
Feeling is high for this Oklahoma team. They're deep and they're old, and everything that I keep hearing from experts like yourself, Chris, because he spent 11 seasons at Bethel College and picked up another couple hundred over there, too.
Had some good guards. Scott Drew has at Baylor. Pierre Jackson, Manu LeConte.
Plays, they just play based off of feel and knowledge of the game, so they make the right reads. And it's really hard to prep for. You really can't prep for it.
You know, expect to get that energy from, you know, a 25 capacity arena.
Yeah, you have to bring the energy and bring the intensity every single
today. Not sure if he's here or available. So that's a big loss for them. 18.7 points per game, his average. And not
almost impossible to stop.
He keeps firing. He's not afraid to shoot on those threes. Here's a three by the CAA tournament. It's one of the plays that gets replayed every year come March Madness. The other side of that was the Ole Miss team.
A beautiful play in the extra swing pass, and you miss the shot, you kill yourself. Like, those are the ones you got to make.
DeAndre Jones. DeAndre Jones for UCA. It's 40 seconds and counting here in the first half. Coach Drew's already gone to his bench. Has 3 subs off the bench.
Second shots always hurt you.
Turning that steal into points are the Bears. Floater.
It's crazy how you literally have to book games a week in advance. like you said earlier, it's just 2020, and you got to get used to it.
Averaged 34 points a game last year in high school. Almost scored 3,500 in his career. And it's a nice mixture.
Miguel to Antonio Gordon. FA away from the basket. They are not offensively in their comfort zone right now. 6 on the shot clock. They got to do something.
Leaner in the paint.
Guys, the 5th leading scorer in Texas high school basketball history. 34.2 points a game last year at the 6A level. The shooting percentage goes through the roof.
Bench points 25-4. Baylor over SFA. Flagler with 11.
Adam Miller, I really like the way he plays.
Here comes DeSumo, so dangerous in the open court. Floater is short.
You know, for the first couple of years, they were just like it was at Oklahoma State and Stephen F. Austin. They were pressing. And
I mean, the Big Ten is going to be backyard brawl after backyard brawl.
There are going to be a couple of...
disappointing. I only had 17, but he thought he should have filled up a couple of more shots, and you could see in his eyes that he just was...
He comes in off the bench mostly. 3-point range. Wilson throws